Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very glad to share my topic with you. And I would like to talk something about DPDK used as microservice in ZTE Paas. I divided my topic to 3 parts. The first, I will talk about the overview of ZTE Paas. And the second, I will show you how we use DPDK in ZTE Paas and in container networking. And the second is the last. I will show a scenario of ZTE Paas, how it used in city area. I will show the 5th generation and network slicing. Now let's start. Our ZTE Paas is run in Docker and deployed in VM or deployed in Ironic. And it implements service discovery mechanism. It supports IT and CT area, and it supports multi-tenant and multi-networking plane. Now, this picture will show the packet flow in and out our Paas. And between this figure, we'll see the fast message queue that we achieved. And now, this is the service discovery mechanism that we call it publisher and subscriber. The first, the container 1 in port 2 and container 2 in port 3 will subscribe a service that session 1, called session 1. And who has the service of session 1? The container 1 in port 1. It will receive the subscription of port 2 and port 3. And it will publish the section 1, the message and data to port 2 and port 3. The other ports who doesn't subscribe the service will discard the message. The message service is crossed over the Kubernetes cluster, and it achieves high-speed message traffic between the publisher and subscriber. Now, we'll see how the DPDK we used in our Paas. The first is the model without DPDK. We can see that port 1 and port 3, port 2, between the containers, it will cross the Ethernet. That is low. The performance is low. And the model with DPDK, this one we used container 0. That is DPDK. We used to traffic the packet from between containers. And this is another model that we use the port 0, and it contains the DPDK container that it will realize the communication between all the ports and all the containers. This is the communication between containers. What's the key technology of our Paas? It's master secondary mechanism. We use the port 0. The DPDK application will start a master process, and we will provide the plugin or the DLL to the other ports, the other containers. They will start a secondary process who can access the same sharing memory. our buffers, M buffer, will in the sharing memory, and all the containers can access the memory. So we achieve the 0 copy, and it is bidirectional, not just one. And the other two key technologies, sharing memory and the artillery. And the benefits compared with vhost-user is we achieved the bidirectional 0 copy, and we support the 2 megabyte and other size huge page. And on the other hand, the vhost-user can only support dequeue 0 copy, and it can only support 1 gigabyte size huge page. And this is another model of communications between containers. In this model, we can see there are 2, maybe it's virtual machine, 2 virtual machine who has the port 0, and each one has 1 port 0. And between the communication, communication between these 2 virtual machines, it will be packet copy. And how to avoid this situation to happen? We combine the port 0 and the OVS. We use OVS DPDK maybe in host. And between the VM, the communication between VMs, we can achieve 0 copy. So all the communications between all the containers will achieve the packet 0 copy. And this is a scenario of our Paas used. This picture is come from the white paper of 5th generation. We can see the 5th generation will face 3 main problems. The first one is enhanced mobile broadband, just like we use microphone, cell phone. Sorry, just like maybe we use a cell phone and to call to someone or surface to use the internet. And the second is ultra reliable and low latency communication, such as managed car. And the third is massive machine type communication, such as climate, agriculture, and when the DPDK used to this situation, we can achieve 0 copy, and it will bring the high performance and low latency. And this is the network slicing orchestration. The network slice, we can see NF2, it is compromised of the multiple services, and one service is comprised of multiple services, and the service is comprised of microservice. That is what I have said just now. This is the port 1, port 0, and port 2, and on the left hand is our microservice. So that's all. Thank you for listening. Any questions?
Any questions? All right, thank you very much.